So as I've stated in previous videos, and I got this from Dr. Bittman, his videos. He's a physiologist at Provo, Utah, at Brigham Young, great speaker. In any event, he showed that if you take a person that's fasting and you give them protein, their insulin to glucagon ratio will go down, which is what you want. That means that they are going to be losing fat. They're going to be burning fat. That's what that means. So if you give that same person, if you give another person that's on the standard, but on a low carb, high fat diet, you give them protein, the insulin to glucagon ratio changes very little. However, and let me just give you some numbers here. So the lower the insulin to glucagon ratio, the better off you are. This gets kind of confusing, but I'm going to say it anyway. So when you give a person in a fasted state, the glucagon to insulin ratio is around 0.8, which is great. That means you're burning fat. In a low carb, high fat diet, the insulin to glucagon ratio is about 1.7, 1.3, somewhere around there. And in the standard American diet, in the insulin to glucagon ratio is 4. However, let's say now you inject protein into them, or you have them eat protein. Here's what happens. In the fasted state, the insulin to protein ratio goes down, which is great. In the low carb, high fat people, the insulin to glucagon ratio does not change at all. However, on the standard American diet, you give somebody protein, the insulin to glucagon ratio goes from 4 up to 70. Now that's pretty amazing. The bottom line is, if you're going to eat protein, you definitely want to do it on a low carb, high fat diet in order to lose weight. That's why so many people you see at different places like Pizza Hut and McDonald's and steakhouses, they're just big people. And the reason being is because they don't realize what they're doing. I think most of them, if most of them did, they'd probably stop it. So you eat that big old juicy fatty steak with a big piece of bread and a baked potato. That's about the worst combination you can get. It's going to raise your insulin level to glucagon ratio through the roof, and you're going to put on fat like crazy, and you're not going to be able to get it off in anytime soon. Have a good day.